Hi everybody. This video is going to be about something totally stupid and something I'm going to hate completely talking about because it's going to anger me to no end. And for those of you who are veterans or family members of veterans, this is most likely going to either piss you off or anger you and make you want to go out and wring the living daylights out of some kid who has the audacity to pull some of this bullshit. Well, this video is going to be about at Massachusetts college stops flying the American flag after it becomes a focus of dispute over Trump. How the fuck does the American flag have anything to do with Trump? He's the presidential elect, or the president-elect, or, taking the symbol of our country and turning it as a focus towards the president-elect. What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, the day after the election, some people at Hampshire College reacted to the news of Donald Trump's victory by calling for the removal of the American flag at the center of campus, saying it was a symbol of racism and hatred. What? Last time I checked, it was that same flag that fought against slavery. That same flag that fought against the oppression of how do I say this right? Of an oppressive government. This flag is that symbol. It's a symbol that unites all the people of this country. Not just those who have some kind of perceived power. Well, that night some lowered it. And the following night, sometime before dawn on Veterans Day, people burned it. What the fuck? Dawn of Veterans Day. The morning of Veterans Day. Pre the sun coming up. Do you not have some level of respect for the day that is meant to actually focus our entire thought of this country on celebrating those who served our country? What the fuck is wrong with these kids? Well, in good news, the flag was quickly replaced, but the College Board announced that it would be flown at half staff, both to acknowledge the grief and pain experienced by so many and to enable the full complexity of voices and experiences to be heard. Last time I checked, the flag should only be flown at half-mast and a sign of mourning across the entire country. Not just because some fifis or some fucking kids were hurt because the person that they want to become the next president didn't become the next president. The fuck is wrong with these people? And well, as this little crybaby whose apparently fifis were apparently hurt, Jonathan Lash here, said that didn't work. The president of the small liberal arts college in western Massachusetts said on Monday. Well, lowering the flag to half-staff offended many, obviously. Who? By trying to please one group, you offend the rest of everyone else. And the backlash was immediate, especially from veterans and military families who saw it as a disrespectful of the tradition of national mourning. Damn right it's fucking disrespectful. Who wouldn't think that's disrespectful at all? On Friday, Lash told the campus community that its efforts to convey respect and sorrow had the opposite effect. No duh, you fucking dipshit. What the fuck would you expect? And he announced that the college would remove the flag entirely. Oh my god. No. How do... fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. You hear me? Fucking idiots. He said there is a tremendous range of views on campus, people for whom the flag is a very powerful symbol of fear that they felt all their lives because they grew up as a people of color, never feeling safe, and people for whom it's a symbol of their highest aspiration for the country. The flag is not why these people never feel safe. Why do they never feel safe? Is it because the fact is that they've been cuddled their entire life, being told it's okay, it's okay, it's okay? Sometimes you got to tell these kids that you suck it up, man up. The world is not a nice place. Well, dissent over the flag's meaning has intensified nationally in recent months, with some seen as a symbol of unity and pride, that's what it should be, and others as one of oppression. Oh my god. No. Oh, just kill me now. Just kill me now. Well, Latch said he was trying to find a way to allow the community to have a direct, open, respectful conversation about those contradictory ideas. Hoping by removing the symbol will free people up to talk. No, that will not actually allow for reasonable conversations and debate. It does the complete opposite. Due to the fact is that by succumbing to the wishes of one group, countermanding the desires of another group. No. Keep the goddamn flag up there and tell them if you want the flag removed, come over here and talk it out with us. We're not going to automatically give in to your whims. And apparently similar debates are playing out on other campuses, where protests and demonstrations followed the election results, and some of them with anger directed at the national symbol. Why would you be angry at the flag that represents your entire country on an international level? I don't know what to say here. Besides, grow the fuck up. A lot of you all are probably between 18 and 25? Suck it the fuck up. Your fifis will get better over time. Yes, they will. You'll have to come to the realization that one day, you ain't gonna get your way. At Brown University, some students tore up and stomped on flags from an event honoring veterans last week, while others hurried to replace and protect the flags. For the ones who raced to go and replace and protect the flag, I congratulate you. I salute you. For those who dishonored our veterans and our nation, on any other day, I would have no trouble with you, stomping on the flag, burning it, showing your disgust. It's your right as an American citizen to express yourself in that way. Yes, many other people who are probably right now listening to this video, you're like, no, they shouldn't be able to do that. Guess what? They do have that right to do it. Should they do it? No. Personally, I think they all should be shot for doing it. But at the same time, I will defend their right to do it while defending your right to be angry and protest their actions. At the American University, the day after the election, students upset about Trump's victory burned flags and shouted, "Fuck white America." Most likely, the ones who were yelling "fuck white America" were white kids. Young Americans who are white, that are just believing that for some reason just being white is an evil thing. I'm white. I'm not evil at all. And it's just, what the fuck? I don't know what I just want to go out and, as I read this further and further, I've read this thing multiple times, and every time I read it, I want to kill these kids. I want to go out and just, smack them around and tell them, shut the fuck up. Well, 2 days after the election, an American flag at St. Mary's City was founded. Was founded? Don't you mean was found? Apparently the editor at Washington Post needs to do his job. Was found shredded and flying at half staff. Motherfuckers. And yet, people wonder why sometimes some people go crazy and do some of the stupidest shit they do against people like this. And well, the college's Office of Public Safety determined that 2 St. Mary's College of Maryland students were responsible. No dumb motherfuckers. I doubt someone off campus is going to come into campus and shred the flag and, rehoist it back up. Well, that is possible. Look at Charlotte, where over a majority of the people protesting and rioting in the streets were actually non-Charlotte residents? Yeah, non-Charlotte residents. Good job, fuckers. Good fucking job. You figured out it was 2 people of your own fucking campus. Now just go find them and punish them. And at many campuses, minority students have been targeted and harassed since the election, with swastikas scrawled on doors, women's hijabs yanked off, black students called racial slurs, and racist posters glued to campus walls. How do I... Okay, we're gonna get on to this, aren't we? Well, the thing is that lately, since the elections, it's been a good week and a half since the elections, and a lot of accusations of supposed Trump supporters doing things to minorities and to Hillary voters. Hillary voters? No, Hillary supporters. Well, since then, a lot of these supposed accusations have come back to be found completely false. Like, a woman down, I can't remember what campus, she supposedly had her hijab ripped off and had her wallet stolen. Well, the police investigated and found out she was completely lying. Nothing happened. Nothing. And on the swastikas thing, I have yet to see any reports of this. The only report of this we have is in North Carolina or South Carolina. Can't remember where it was specifically. This Jewish girl supposedly came back to her campus dorm and there was a swastika drawn on her door. Well, police investigated and found out she had actually done it herself. There is no actual recorded investigation so far that are any of these accusations so far, none have been yet verified to be true, far as I know. If anyone actually finds out any information, any accusations that come down the line of being true, post them on my on the comment sections of this video, and I'll investigate them and I'll do a video on it. Hey, I want to be unbiased here as much as possible. And if being proven that those on the Trump side are doing things, I have no problems at all showing it. But there's videos of Trump supporters being assaulted. A 70-plus-year-old man. There's a video on YouTube. It is spreading like wildfire. Wildfire? No, wildfire. I'm an idiot. And he's beaten while being recorded, and they're saying why? Because he's a Trump supporter. And they steal his fucking car. Yeah, I'm sorry. Video proof has more credibility than just saying, well, I was attacked by Trump supporters wearing a Make America Great hat and a Trump t-shirt. Motherfuckers. Well, back onto the news. In a message to the Hampshire community earlier this month, board leaders wrote that the divisions and conflicts of the presidential campaign that erupted over the election were felt acutely and personally. That's the problem with these fuckers. They take this shit personally. Stop taking it fucking personally. If you keep taking this personally, your fifis are gonna get fucking hurt. Suck it up. Be grown-ups. You're in college. You're trying to become educated adults, become the future of this country and this world. Acting this way just means that you're just a bigger and older version of a fucking kid. Hell, there's 13-year-old kids who probably act more fucking reasonable than these son of a bitches. Well, on campus, we have seen numerous expressions of pain, fear, and anger, and vulnerability. Me hurting. I feel their pain. Oh, understandable given news reports from across the country about acts of hostility and violence against people of color, immigrants, international citizens, and Muslims. Yeah. Well, let's see. People of color. There's been, since the elections, been several cops that have been shot while they were just doing their jobs. And they hadn't done a single thing. Some just sit in their their police cars. Immigrants. If they're illegal, guess what? They're illegal. They're committing a crime. And you know what? Those who take open hostility towards illegal immigrants, I'm against. But reporting them is not wrong. International citizens, I haven't heard any news about anyone that's international coming to this country and being attacked or hated on, as far as I know. There's proof. I'll admit to it. But I need proof. You can't just say shit like that and for people to believe it. And Muslims. Well, are we talking about normal Muslims that are law-abiding Muslims who don't try to enforce the Sharia law on their community, on others who are not actually part of their community? Or are they part of the extremist group that are trying to kill us because we don't follow their religion or don't follow their religious sex rules? Fucking idiots! In an email to the campus community Friday, Lash wrote that college leaders hope that removing the flag will enable us to instead focus our efforts on addressing racist, misogynistic, Islamophobic, anti-immigrant, anti-Semitic, and anti-LGBTQ rhetoric and behaviors. Oh, my head hurts. My fucking head hurts. Way too much from reading that. Every time I've read that, I get a migraine. Fucking migraine. It is nothing illegal about having a racist or misogynistic, Islamophobic, or anti-immigrant, or anti-Semitic, or anti-LGBTQ opinions. There's nothing illegal about that. You have no right to tell someone what they can't personally believe in or have views on. You have no goddamn right. Now, it's when they take those views and opinions and apply them in a practical way, like discriminating against said person because of any of the reasons that have been listed, when getting a job, when, applying for, student aid, or trying to get a room in a dormitory, a campus dormitory, anything you use to discriminate, to deny access, that's when it becomes illegal. It's not illegal to have their viewpoints. An Islamophobe, let's say an Islamophobe was, holding a bacon convention about bacon, bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? Well, Muslims don't, and a few others religious groups don't. Well, let's say he was put a sign up at the door that said no Muslims allowed. That would be discrimination. Now, if he didn't put that sign up and a Muslim was to say, because this convention is about baking, it's being discriminating towards him because he's not allowed to have bacon because it's part of his religion. No. He didn't put up anything saying you can't come in. There's nothing saying that. Your personal beliefs are keeping you from joining that convention. There's no sign. But if there was a sign, that's discrimination. No sign, not discrimination. Even if that bacon person's an anti-Islamic person. He hates Islam, hates everything about Islam. But as long as he doesn't put a sign that says no Muslims allowed or no Jews allowed, no anything up, it's not discriminatory. Stupid motherfuckers. Well, Lash also wrote, some have perceived the action of lowering the flag as a commentary on the results of the presidential election. This is unequivocally was not our intent. So, Because the fact is that you're lowering it because some people's fifis are hurt and they're distraught because of how the elections went. It is not related to the presidential election in any way. Bullshit. You just trying to back fucking pedal because you don't want to admit to the fact is that you fucked up. Well, Lash said in an interview that he's hopeful that the college community will find a way to listen to one another's concerns in the next month or two while the flag is down, but he acknowledged that it may be difficult. I don't think the country did it very well, he said. I'm hoping we can as a campus. What didn't the country do? We held a democratic process to decide the President of the United States. A democratic process. If you didn't vote, you didn't participate, you have no right to bitch. If you can't participate legally, I understand if you bitch. But if you have nothing legally wise saying that you can't vote, it's your own goddamn fault if you didn't vote, so you have no goddamn right to fucking bitch. Stupid motherfuckers. Well, that's the end of that story, and just so that for those of you who are also as angry as hell from this, I'm going to put up a nice kitten picture while I keep rambling on, due to the fact is that, I need to share a little bit extra information. I do plan to actually start uploading videos more often, since I actually have the time finally now, and so that for those of you who, are my subscribers, I do have another game review in the works right now, and I'm working on several other videos. Well, that's it for me. Have a good day, and remember, keep on wrecking those goddamn noobs.